Hi everybody, and welcome to Sunday's video. This is just going to be a very informal video. I'm just sitting down and talking to you about my week and things that really have impacted my life this week. As you see, I'm wearing a t-shirt and it's called Bigfoot Farmer. Bigfoot Farmer is a YouTube channel. It's a young family that lives not too far from me in Pennsylvania. And he gave me this t-shirt back at Christmas time. And I really wanted to do a little shout out for him because their family is working really hard on their YouTube channel. And I thought I would share them with you. You know, the topic of today's video is about encouragement. I'm going to be sharing an upcoming series about the power of the tongue. Some of the videos about the power of the tongue are going to be extremely important to me. And it's going to be a very serious topic. And you're going to see a little bit of me that maybe you haven't seen before, because I'm going to be very candid, very open, and I'm going to share with you some things that were happening in my life concerning the power of the tongue and other people. So I'm going to be sharing those in some videos. But today we're going to talk a little bit about the power of the tongue in another way. And this is the way of showing encouragement to one another. In the preceding videos that you'll see on a week-to-week basis, I'm going to talk about life and death in the power of the tongue, and how you can actually create life in the power of your tongue, and you can create death. And I'm going to share with you how people have tried to create death in the power of their tongue, and people who have wanted to share life. And today is about sharing life. You know, we all get discouraged in life. We all have times in our life where it's just so overwhelming. I had that this week. There were some days this week I felt very overwhelmed, and something came in the mail for me. I didn't know it was coming, but I want to read to you a letter from a subscriber and what she sent me. And I think by just talking to you about Bigfoot Farmer is the power of the tongue, because I'm able to share with all of you an encouragement to him and to you about a channel that's working really hard and shares the same faith that I do. And so I have the power in my tongue to give encouragement to someone else. I can give life and encouragement to someone else instead of speaking death upon someone. And it's so important for all of us, if we encourage one another and we speak life to one another, how that comes back to us 10 times fold. You know, when we do good things for people, we do kind things for people, we reap it too, because our spirit is lightened. I'm going to try not to be emotional when I read this letter. Lately, I've been receiving some beautiful gifts that people have given me. And I do have a video on all of them, so they may not be in order. These gifts are just simple gifts. They're not expensive. Most of the times it's books and gifts of things that people had in their own homes. And they thought, you know what? I think Tessie would really like this. And this is one of those kind of gifts. The gift to me was this letter. Now, what's inside the box is beautiful and I love it, but the letter to me was worth it all. When I go to my post office and I get a letter and a card, I don't think people understand something, and I want to share it with all of you. A lot of times people say, Tessie, you don't understand how much you've impacted my life. But I want to say something back to all of you. You don't know how much you've impacted my life. You don't know how many times I felt discouraged. You don't know how many times I felt overwhelmed. And then I reach into that post office box and I find a letter. No, it's not finding the trinkets or it's finding the books. It's finding the letters. The letters. All of a sudden, my tank was on empty. And the power of encouragement fills up your tank so you're able to go. Think about it, if you were in a car and your car ran out of gas and you would go to the gas station and you would fill it up with water. How far would you be able to go on that water? I see water as negativity. You can't go very far on negativity. But if you fill it up with premium gas, good gas, think how far you can go. And that's filling your tank with love and encouragement. So I'm going to show you what she gave me, because I actually haven't even looked inside it. What she gave was She found this, I think, I'll read the letter again, at a yard sale. I'll have to read the letter again. Isn't that beautiful? So I would call this a table runner. And then, of course, all of the old-fashioned doilies. And then all kinds of ribbon. Now I think this maybe she found at the yard sale. I don't know. But the ribbon she said about the yard sale. Take a look at the ribbon. And everybody, take a look at this. It almost reminds me of the tablecloth that Owen gave me. It has that design. How charming is that for somebody like me who loves browns? More ribbon. And one of these. Look at this. This goes to my childhood set. You remember? You remember how all of the subscribers banded together and found me the whole set, which I have in my bedroom? And take a look at this. Now, I have never seen anything like this. That is absolutely amazing. I know. And more lace and more doilies. And then she got me this book. And this is an amazing book. I've heard about it. And I'm going to do some videos this winter on this book. Okay, so all of these things are beautiful. And it's so special that she thought of me and actually paid the money to send me something. You know, it's not just sending something, it's the money that cost in sending it. And I really want to thank her so much. So we're going to put these all in the box because I want to read you the letter. I do have full permission to read this letter. If you ever need to use my name, it's okay. I'm not going to use her name being of really the stress that she has gone through in this last year, and you'll understand why. I'm not going to read her name, even though she said I could. She knows who she is, and she is somebody who comments me regularly. I know I'm an emotional person. Some letters just really make me emotional, and this is probably one of the most emotional letters that I have ever received, because I know in life what she's gone through. I would like to tell you that you've changed my life years ago when I ran across your videos. I was depressed, I was so tired of the new way of life, and I wanted simple. After watching you, I knew that this life was for me. I found oil lamps, put up a clothesline, started making all of my cleaning supplies, laundry detergent and all that stuff. We put in a garden and I started canning, dehydrating, and started a pantry. We paid off our home. We doubled our payments, paid the car off, cut up the credit card, and paid it off. We were finally debt-free with only our utilities, taxes, and insurance to pay. We could breathe and save money. I was no longer depressed, and I enjoyed my days hanging out the laundry. It was so very peaceful. You helped me make a dream come true. As you know, my husband passed away November 24th, 2020. Suddenly, this was the hardest thing I ever had to endure, my friend. I would like for you to know that I have been able to grieve without worry of what I will do and how I will make it on one income, on one check, thanks to you and all the things I learned from you. I believe God put you in my path. I believe God put you in my path. He knew I needed to learn these things. If you ever feel you have not mattered in this world, or you have not helped change a life, call me, because my friend, you matter to me and you helped change my life. I love you and God bless you. Now for your small package. I was out at a few yard sales and I saw the ribbon and I thought of you. So I had to get it for you and I hope you like it. The book I bought too, one for you and one for me. I felt you would enjoy it. The 3 napkins, I thought you could make beeswax covers with them, and the crochet doily, I thought you could give it a nice home. It's not much, but it comes with love from me to you. I wish the world could know just how special you are and what a treasure you are to me and to so many. Keep smiling, laughing, being yourself. Keep those videos coming. You've come a long way from that first video I watched of yours. I don't know what to say. And sometimes in life, you don't need to say anything. I got this letter. I was having a really rough day. I had received that day 2 comments that were just extremely, extremely unkind. And I'm gonna be sharing about those comments because I think we can learn a lot from them. And it was over frivolous things, what I was wearing to the celebration of my parents. You know, and I know God used this that day. God used her encouragement to build me up when somebody tried to tear me down. And that's the power of the tongue. Life. Giving life to someone, not death. Speaking life onto someone. Immediately, it just felt like a boost of energy that came into my life. Immediately, I read it in the car on the way home to my husband. And we sat in silence. After I read it, what was there to say? And it's God reminding me, no matter what in life, you can look, your glass is half empty or it's half full. It's up to you to decide. My glass is gonna always be half full, not half empty. In fact, my glass is gonna be so full, it's gonna runneth over. Because the power of the tongue, it will runneth over. Because what you speak into existence, you will receive. And so I don't want to share with you what's coming up because I am boldly standing on the throne and I am going to share about the power of the tongue. I'm going to give you examples. I gave you an example of encouragement and how you can turn someone's day and make it into something amazing. You don't even have to speak. Go to the grocery store and smile. Go to the grocery store and in your eyes show love and compassion. A soft word turns away wrath. And I believe in that. I believe in that solely. I believe in turning the other cheek, but I'm also going to share with you coming up times in the Bible when we are to take a stand and we are to speak up and we are to take a stand in a godly, righteous way. Got a lot of stuff coming your way. And I cannot wait to share it with you because if it helped me and impacted me, I'm sure there's somebody out there that it will impact. So, my friend who lost your husband, I want you to know. You're watching and I want you to know what you've done for me. No money in the world could have provided. What you gave me was priceless. And that was the life that you spoke to me. I hope I gave you some words to think about this week. The words that I'm thinking about this week and how I need to set aside and think when I speak. Am I speaking life? Am I speaking good things? Or am I speaking death? I want to be like this person and I want to continue to speak life. And I want to change somebody and impact them in a positive way this week. It's starting with this video. Take care, everyone, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Yeah, that's a promise. Bye, everybody. Did you get it? Did you receive it? I hope so.